It is now 11:15 on this Tuesday night. Jessica Van Meter in the house. One more day to get through and then things look great, right?
One more day and then things are looking, yes, much better. I know we were all disappointed by how the Guardians did in, and in New York, but the good news is by the time they get home, things are going to be a lot better in terms of the weather at least. So at least the weather is going to cooperate as they make it back to Cleveland. We'll have sunshine returning for Thursday. Temperatures as we get to game time likely in the 50s. Sunset time is going to be around 6:42 with clear skies, calm winds. As soon as that sunshine goes down, those temperatures will be dropping very quickly through the evening. So keep that in mind if you do have plans to head out to the game or maybe just head out to watch the game and be around the downtown area. You'll notice that change in temperature as we get further into the evening hours on Thursday. We are going to keep rain around between now and then, especially as we go through the overnight and into the first half or so of tomorrow. I think through at least lunchtime, we have a good amount of rain around. That lake effect rain shower activity that we've been dealing with. And then we notice that starting to trail off a little bit by the time we get later in the day. We are going to see things trying to dry out, and that rain is going to be trending downward in terms of its coverage by the late afternoon and evening hours. And that's going to give way to high pressure, a big area of high pressure that's developing off to the west. That is going to be sliding our way. It's going to give us those nicer skies into Thursday and really the rest of the week as well. In the meantime, the last couple of days and into tomorrow, we're still going to be under the influence of this area of low pressure with the flow around that. We've got that northerly breeze, some cold air. For us, it's meant just rain for the most part, a little bit of graupel, and it's been a very cold rain. Some of those areas off to the east, though, across the higher elevations of Canada, portions of Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, getting a few flakes falling. For us, it's been mostly rain, again, a little bit of graupel, but with that northerly flow, cold air going over the still warm lakes, lake temperatures are in the 60s. We got plenty of that lake effect moisture flowing and plenty of cloud cover as well. That's going to continue to be the case as we go through the overnight. For most of us, these are just some light showers. We do have a heavier band kind of picking up just south of the airport, stretching down through southern Summit County. Some more moderate rain falling for folks down there. But generally speaking, we're going to keep that damp feel around all the way into tomorrow. With our clouds and showers around, though, it's actually going to protect us a little bit through the overnight from any real frost or freeze concerns. We got plenty of those off to the west and even portions of western central Ohio dealing with that. For us, we're going to keep those temperatures just a touch warmer thanks to that lingering cloud cover. We do have plenty of cold air that has settled in, and that's going to be sticking around at least through tomorrow. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast will keep that rain around as we go through the overnight and into tomorrow with that northerly flow, especially downwind from Cleveland eastward. Better chance to see that shower activity be a little more abundant through the morning and even into the early afternoon. By the time we get into the evening, that rain is less abundant, and that's a trend that continues into Thursday. Thursday, we might see a little bit of cloud cover early on, but then sunshine returns later in the day. Temperatures will be improving back close to 60 degrees as we get into those afternoon hours. Rest of that Union Home Mortgage extended forecast. We are going to see sunshine returning on Thursday and then sticking around. We are going to see that all the way through the weekend, early next week. Temperatures slowly improving. We've got some temperatures in the 70s for the first part of next week before we fall back into the 60s later on.